We're live from the arena in San Juan on Studio 23. Brought to you by ABS-CBN Sports. This is the tail end of the elimination round of Season 74 of the UAAP. And in our games today, we have two teams who will not make it forward into the semifinals and will bow out of the elimination. So we're talking about the UE Lady Warriors, who lost a few days ago, and they are at 4-8, taking on the I guess hopeful Final Four bound Adamson Lady Falcons, who are at 7-5. While in the main event today, the undefeated defending champions, the LSU Lady Spikers, at 11-0, will try to stay perfect as they take on the winless Lady Maroons of University of the Philippines. Hi everybody, thank you for tuning in to us on Studio 23. Ako po si Eric Tipan, kasama si Mosey Ravena.
Good afternoon to all of you volleyball fans. Ito na nga, in the last portion na tayo for our second round and going into the semifinals. That's why everybody wants to move up. Although, as you've said, UE, no more chance in this game after that loss against UST.
All right, let's take a look at the team standings, and you'll see a logjam banda sa baba ng Ateneo, where three teams are tied, fighting for the positions 3 and 4 going into the semifinals or going into the Final Four.
That's right. Because of that sticky situation in the middle, Adamson would want this win to get ahead of UST and FEU. But there's a team that could be spoilers in this season. Palagay ko, UE yan. UE ang pwede ka mag-act as spoilers sa win na gusto ng Adamson today. But of course, magsa-start tayo ng game today without Kite Rosales, pero hahabol naman siya dito sa game against Adamson.
Now, you played as, back in college, Mosey. How sweet is it to be in the position of UE, to be in the spoilers role and try to mess up yung goals ng opposing team?
Well, siguro, part yun yung goal mo. But of course, as we understand, UE's in the first year with Coach Boy Dalistan, again in the learning process. So if you are not pressured, you're nothing to lose in this game. Mas minsan you play better.
Exactly.
Oh, that's why let's see if UE will act as the spoilers for Adamson. But of course, Adamson for sure knows the weight of this game and the win today for them.
Let's take another look at the first meeting between Adamson and University of the East.
Well, look at the first meeting between these two ball squads. Last year, UE was beaten by Adamson twice. And this year, again, beating them in the first meeting in 3 sets. So, straight set finish for the Lady Falcons on their first encounter. Easy disposal of UE with the minimal scores, as we will see that later on. Again, team effort coming from Adamson. A more matured Adamson coming this season.
Oh, definitely. And they've really come a long way after a rocky start. And so has UE. And like what we were talking about earlier, Mosey, they really had a good chance, talking about UE before we discuss these stats. Now, they really had a good chance, but, they fell against a more experienced UST team.
They actually started with 2 wins in this season. And then after that, nagkagulo-gulo na with the much stronger teams. As you see our set scores, UE able to produce only 18 points at the most in that game. And Adamson, again, just playing steady once more. As you see the spike scores, alam mo, hindi naman masyadong malayo. But this was the big difference. Blocking, 10 for Adamson and only 1 for UE. So that really says it all. And plus may bonus serves pa na 8 aces from Adamson. UE having 3 of their own. And ang maganda lang dito, UE was able to minimize yung yung opponent errors nila. Actually, hindi, mas malaki pa rin pala yung errors nila. So in this game, yan na kailangan nila because UE is very erroneous Parang ang dami nila service errors, tas attack errors, napakadami. So yun yung mga little things na adjustments na kailangan gawin ni Coach Boy Dalistan in this game.
All right, now for more about, let's talk more about Coach Dalistan's team. UE, University of the East Lady Red Warriors, with a new system, they advanced and they got further than how they went last year. Mas marami silang wins na nakuha this year, but obviously they came up short. And this was the game that was very, very important for the Lady Warriors. That game against the Tigresses, where they really fell short.
Well, that's right, Eric. Again, they lost in 3 sets in this game. And the UE Warriors succumbed to UST, gave up a fight in the first set but total meltdown at the second and the third. Although, ito nga, UST squad, yun nga, up and down din naman. But in this particular game, UST really played well. As you can see, our set scores, ayan, lumaban on the first set, but yung second and third, nawala na yung UE. So, this was the game na natanggal na sila dun sa chance nila to go up the Final Four. And look at the spikes of UST. Just too much. UE, even if they were able to minimize, ito pala yung sinasabi ko, minimize their score, their errors with 18 points only, but UST was just too much in their spikes, more than doubling the output of UE in this game.
So obviously, it's still going to be another frustrating season for Coach Boy Dalistan and the Lady Warriors, but they can take a lot of good things from the season, like what we said. They got more wins this year than last year, and you know, their players are improving constantly. And speaking of players, let's see their mindset coming into this game. Let's talk to one of them. Earlier, Tiff Atendido had a chat with Jimberly Dizon.
So, Jimberly, kamusta naman yung team ngayon na na-eliminate na kayo sa semifinals?
Kahit na-elevate na kami sa semifinals, sabi ni Coach, maglaro pa rin kami as long as gagawin namin yung responsibilities namin during the game, and if possible, manalo kami sa remaining 2 games namin para umangat yung number of wins namin.
Okay, so this afternoon, ang kalaban niyo Adamson. For Adamson, very crucial yung team standings nila kasi naghahabol sila. What can we expect from the UE Lady Warriors?
Gaya nga ng sinabi ni Coach, gagawin namin yung dapat namin gawin during the game para manalo, and if possible, talunin para maging mas magulo yung standings.
Of course, looking for respect towards the end of the season. They want to sweep the remaining games. They have 2 games remaining, itong Lady Warriors. And of course, you want to finish on a high note going into the off-season, and as you look for, fresh talent and work on season 75.
Natuwa naman ako doon kay Jimberly. Sabi niya gusto nilang manalo para gumulo pa daw yung standings. So anyway, tama yun naman, magugulo yung standings. But UST, again, UE, walang mawawala. Only a learning process again, learning in this game. So expect a lot from UE today.
All right, now let's talk about the Final Four hopeful, itong Lady Falcons of Adamson University. Their last game was a must-win against a team who beat them once this season, and they were able to exact revenge on FEU on a game that they needed to advance, and that's exactly what they did.
That's right, Eric. Perfect game. Adamson came out strong early on. Total aggressive game face for the Lady Falcons. After that straight set loss in the first round, Adamson took advantage and won it in 4 sets, though, against FEU in their last game. Offense became the biggest key for Adamson in that particular game.
And I was watching this game, after I covered the UST-UE game, and Adamson seemed like they had a plan and they executed it to perfection. That's
right, Eric. It was well orchestrated. They worked like a well-oiled machine. As you can see, the set scores, although they lost a set on the 3rd set, yan naman talaga yung minsan sa nangyayari. If you win 2 sets and then losing the 3rd one, but was able to again win the 4th one to take this game home. And ito yung sinasabi ko about their offensive thrust in that game. 60 spikes. So a big number for Adamson against the only 46 of FEU. And again, in this game, yan siguro yung kakailanganin ni Adamson if they are looking at the Final Four.
Such a veteran team, the Lady Falcons of Adamson, and they really had the edge against the Lady Tamaraws of FEU in that game. And speaking of the veterans, let's hear the thoughts of one of the main scorers of the Lady Falcons in this interview that was done earlier by Bea Coronel.
Okay, so Sheila, you're currently in a 3-way tie now with UST and FEU. So ano yung preparations na ginawa niyo today para masagurado yung slot niyo in the semifinals?
More on blocking, defense, tsaka iwas kami sa madaming errors namin.
Short and sweet, the thoughts coming from the mind of Sheila May Pineda. Iwas errors, that's the only thing they need, because
That's right.
obviously a lot of people know magaling sa depensa, magaling na sa opensa itong Adamson. So it's just the errors that really cause major problems in their game.
That's right. Minor adjustments na lang for Coach Minerva Dulcebante. Pero, syempre, ang focus na Adamson, I think now, is going to that semi-final round.
Si Mami Dulce on the phone, maybe getting some advice as well coming into today's game as she takes on first-year head coach of the UE Lady Warriors, Boy Dalistan. Set number 1 coming up in the first game of your Saturday doubleheader right here on Studio 23.